Hi, I'm Sarah Greaux, and this is my persuasive speech. Imagine this. You wake up and it's 7 a.m. and you get ready and you sit down to watch the news. To your surprise, there was an accident involving two vehicles. One vehicle had a group of teens in it and the other had a family. What comes to your mind when you hear about an accident involving a group of teens? If you were thinking about texting while driving or distracted driving, you're right. And today I'm here to persuade you that texting while driving is dangerous and how there is no good outcome when it comes to this. I will also be telling you how we can solve this issue, and to support my central idea, I will be using my three main points, which are 1. Texting while driving can cause many deaths and is the #1 cause of death in the U.S. 2. The cause is that young drivers have a hard time not doing it. And 3. To solve this issue, there are overall many ways we as a group of individuals can solve it. Texting while driving is the #1 cause of death in the U.S. More than 9% of death to fatal crashes in the U.S. is always involving a distracted driver in the past 7 years. There has also been more than 2,800 people that have been killed because of this type of dangerous driving in 2018. And there has been an estimated 400,000 people that have been injured in crashes that involve distracted driving. And a National Occupant Protection Use Survey has reported that handheld cell phone use is the highest among 16 through 24-year-olds. I got my information from the Dangers of Distracted Driving, 2020, May 26th. Distracted driving has become a major health risk across the whole U.S. Not only does distracted driving kill innocent victims, but is way more dangerous than drinking and driving. The CDC states that almost 8 people are killed approximately a day due to distracted driving. I got this information from Nicoletti P. by N. and Nicoletti N. 2020, December 23rd, 10 Reasons Not to Text and Drive, Nicoletti Walker Accident Injury Lawyers. Now let us talk about when it comes to texting and driving. We know what the problem is, but what is the cause? When it comes to texting and driving, many young drivers have a hard time not doing it. And according to the recent article, The Temptation to Text When Driving, many young drivers just can't resist temptation, has been characterized as having key components. 1, an attractive element, the desire to engage with a behavior, and 2, a forbidden one, the implicit recognition that there is something wrong about this behavior. Hughes, 2002. I get this information from Lansdowne, TC 2019. The temptation to text when driving, many young drivers just can't resist. Transportation Research, Part F, Traffic Psychology and Behavior. And according to the recent article, cell phoning and texting while driving, multitasking ourselves to death, cellular phone usage while driving is on the increase in the U.S. and globally. Here, I have an image for you showing a first-hand look at what distracted driving can do. Do you really want this? And here I have a chart showing you how many people died a year due to distracted driving. On the top, you'll see the total deaths, and on the bottom, you'll see distracted driving deaths. Now that we know about what the main problem is and what can cause it, let's talk about how we can fix this. There are many ways we as a group of individuals can help prevent this issue from happening. 1, we can encourage state legislatures to develop and pass a legislation banning texting while driving. I got this information from Shirkin, KM, Low AL, Harvey BJ, Livia DF, Malik A, Matthews S, and Sue R. 2014, Preventing Texting While Driving, a statement of the American College of Preventive Medicine. 2, we can just keep the phone out of sight and out of reach and out of our mind. 3, we can turn off the cell phones completely. And if you really feel the need to drive, just pull over. And 4, remember that parents lead by example. So always make good choices when it comes to it, because your kids can pick up those habits really fast. And I got this information from Ways to Avoid Texting and Driving, Auto-Related News, Trends, and Tips, iDrive Safety. And in conclusion, texting while driving is terrible. And I was here today to explain how there is no good outcome when it comes to distracted driving. I was able to accomplish this by my 3 main points. 1, texting and driving is the #1 cause of death in the U.S. 2, Young drivers have a hard time not texting and driving. And lastly, my solution, which is 3, that we all need to come together as a group to fix this issue. I know anytime I get in my car, I shut my phone off and keep it out of sight, out of mind. And if I can do it, so can you. So next time you think about answering that one email or text, just remember what can happen and how it can wait. Here's my Q&A section. Why is it a bad idea to text and drive? It is a bad idea to text and drive because not only is it illegal, but it's also very dangerous and can be fatal. And it can also cause a lot of issues. You should never pick up your phone at all when you're in the car. 2. Why is texting while driving worse than drinking and driving? Texting and driving is worse than drinking and driving because there is not much effort put towards it. And it has been proven that if individuals put the effort into being safe when it comes to drinking and driving, that they should be able to do the same while it comes to texting and driving. People need to realize that this is bad and it could lead to worse issues. And my audience member is Connor. Thank you.